Okay, you are a researcher, I know that, and then you need to know more about Alzheimer disease. And so you know that most of the pathologies involved in Alzheimer disease are amyloid beta and tau proteins. But I have one step ahead of this, and the title I have given to this is Crosstalk between beta amyloid and tau hypothesis and the role of FIN, that is fin tyrosine kinase, in pathogenesis of Alzheimer disease. So I'll be explaining this into only this is the slide which I am going to talk about, and this is last and first slide. So tau protein and amyloid beta proteins, they both causes cell death in neurons in cerebral cortex, particularly cholinergic neurons. Therefore, we give ACHE inhibitors so more acetylcholine will be available in the synapse. Okay. So how these proteins, two proteins, causes cell death or responsible for the pathogenesis of Alzheimer disease, that we will see one by one. So if tau protein is phosphorylated, which is a normal condition, then it is helpful for stabilizing the microtubules, because microtubules are associated mainly with nucleus cell division, and which is ultimately responsible for good conditioning of the cell. But in hyperphosphorylated form, it destabilizes the microtubules and ultimately which causes unhealthy condition of the cell, and it may lead to cell death. In addition to hyperphosphorylation, tau also forms oligomers which are called as plaques. So these are responsible for inflammation, particularly of microglia, and this microglial activation releases pro-inflammatory cytokines, for example IL-1 beta, which further activates tau protein kinase 1 that further causes hyperphosphorylation. So, and ultimately hyperphosphorylation again destabilizes microtubules. So this is how it works. On the other hand, amyloid beta first oligomerize, then multimerize, and then forms amyloid beta fibrils. These fibrils disrupts calcium homeostasis and causes apoptosis. This is how it causes death. So the question is, so mechanism by which they induce calcium homeostasis is not completely understood, or we can say in the other word that what is the interaction between calcium and amyloid beta fibrils. So there is a crosstalk between this, that is amyloid beta fibrils interact with PRPC protein, which is linked with transmembrane caveolin, which activates FIN, and then FIN phosphorylates and activates NMDA receptor. In addition, FIN also phosphorylates tau, so it plays a role like additional tau protein kinase 1. So this is how the crosstalk goes between tau protein and amyloid beta protein, and the FIN is the protein which is now emerging as, or can be seen as, the intermediary in the crosstalk or the responsible factor for the pathogenesis of Alzheimer disease. So this was the gift for you. So if you want to know more about this, you can text in below.